to the local vibe. If you are just tuning in, you're on time now to put on your dancing shoes and welcome in our next live guest.
A little early for me on a Monday morning, but you know, potato.
Hey, it'll wake you up.
United Way of Forsyth County is hosting a night of fun and philanthropy. They're hosting a sneaker ball next Saturday on June 15th. There's only a few tickets and a few tables left.
All right, well, here to tell us more ahead of that is Antonia Monk-Richburg. She is the president and CEO of United Way of Forsyth. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
So can you tell us why you're using the word sneaker for this event?
Absolutely. This is an opportunity for our guests to wear their formal attire, but with one important twist. Their shoes need to be sneakers. So we want folks to grab their most stylish or unique sneakers and prepare to dance the night away. So you get to dress up, but be extremely comfortable at the same time.
I love this.
I like it too.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about, you know,
the dress shoes getting in the way.
Hurting your feet and all that stuff too. Sneakers are a good way to go. Antonia, can you talk about the sneaker ball? What can guests expect to see next Saturday night? Besides sneakers, of course.
Yes. So this will be a fun event for the entire community. We'll have live music and an auction of some great items. And then all of the funds that are raised at the Sneaker Ball will go to help fulfill the work of United Way in Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. So come out. We have a great band that will be there, an awesome DJ. We have some fun activities that are planned. So we're super excited about it and just an opportunity for people to just relax and have a great evening.
You mentioned that silent auction. Can you talk to some of the items that are being featured there?
Absolutely. So we have some nice jewelry items that will be featured. We have some trips. Both some trips that are local in terms of within the United States, but then we also have some trips out of the country that we'll be auctioning off on that evening. We have some spa packages. We have lots of wonderful experiences. If you like to maybe go to the PGA and things like that, we have all those kinds of things that have been donated that we will be auctioning off on that evening. And so we'll have a live auction that night, but then we also have a silent auction that we will put online in the next few days, so people can begin to bid on those items as well.
Okay, so you can do that online as well. That's actually important to know.
Yeah. Yes.
The United Way's community support is far-reaching, Antonia. If people can't attend the Sneaker Ball, what ways can they support the United Way and our community?
So there are a number of ways. Number one, of course, is by making a donation. United Way helps over 40 organizations and over 60 programs throughout our community, both in Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. So number one way would be to make donations. The second way is by volunteering. We have a website that you can go to, uwforsyth.org, and go to that website and sign up to volunteer, or you can sign up to give on that same website. So those are two of the ways that you can support United Way, and we'd love to have you as a volunteer. And of course, we always welcome donations.
Now, of course, we know this is not the only event that the United Way hosts throughout the year. Can you talk more about the programs and events that people should be looking out for?
Absolutely. So we always have an annual meeting. And then we also work every year to try and do something focused on equity to ensure that everyone in our community has access to the resources that they need. And so if you're not able to make it to our Sneaker Ball, we have our Moonlight Madness 5K run that's coming up soon, and that will also allow us to raise resources to help those that are in need in this community. So we'd love for you to support Moonlight Madness if you're interested in that. And if that's not something that works for you, we have a host of other events that are located on our website that you can look through there to see if that's of interest. And of course, we are always looking for folks to volunteer, to be a part of some of our affinity groups, where we have some really neat opportunities to support the community, and particularly volunteering at some of the senior centers here in Forsyth County to support the individuals that live there.
Antonia, thank you so much for going over all of that information and for your time this morning. For the Forsyth United Way Sneaker Ball, again, is next Saturday, June 15th. It starts at 7 p.m. inside the Anderson Center at Winston-Salem State University. And we mentioned there aren't that many tickets left. We actually just checked right before the show. Less than 25 individual tickets and only 4 tables left. So if you want to grab yours before they're gone, just visit uwforsyth.org. But of course, she was mentioning lots of other ways to support them and their mission. So good options there.
Yes, and your feet will be comfortable, and your feet will thank you very much.
I love this premise of the event. I wear these heels for just the show, and that's pretty much it. So
this is true. Let's talk about your forecast. We have some clouds and some changes in the works. If you haven't been outside, you'll notice it. In fact, there's some low clouds, some hazy conditions. The atmosphere is loaded up with water, and we've got some high humidity in place today. A few showers kind of losing some steam as they're tracking into the triad. Decent rain chances probably for the next hour or 90 minutes, and then they'll start to taper off. We're seeing that across our western counties as well, but a good area of showers now over southern Forsyth, much of Davidson, and now moving into Guilford County and the High Point Thomasville area as we speak. We'll get some sun back. We're already starting to see some breaks in the cloud cover farther west. Rain chances drop for a period of time and start to step up this afternoon when temperatures reach the lower 80s again later today. We've got some summer-like conditions in place for the next several days. We'll talk about when those conditions break and how your weekend forecast is shaping up in just a bit.
Thank you, Brian. Also coming up, Marvel is making a comeback. David Daniel has the latest on filming for the upcoming Captain America sequel during today's Hollywood Minute. And a local agency wants to make sure its elderly do not fall for scams. The Community Resource Fair it's hosting this week. More information all coming up here on the Local Vibe. It is 9:40 here on your Monday. Time to see what's trending. In less than 3 hours, organizers of the International Black Theater Festival will share a major announcement. You might have remembered this from that live interview we did with them last week here on the Local Vibe. So the announcement's happening in the Benton Convention Center in Winston-Salem, and our team will be there to bring you the announcement on air and also live streaming on WXI12.com. It's happening at noon. The International Black Theater Festival brings in more than $13 million in terms of impact on our local economy in Winston-Salem, according to organizers. So a huge event. Tickets for this year's festival will also go on sale later today. And mark your calendars, the festival runs July 29th through August 3rd. Former President Donald Trump is now embracing TikTok after repeatedly railing against the platform while in office. Trump opened a TikTok account on Saturday. His first post was a video after attending an Ultimate Fighting Championship match in New Jersey. In the video, Trump called it an honor to be on the app. The move signals an about-face for Trump after he unsuccessfully tried to ban the platform by executive order when he was president. During his administration, Trump repeatedly attacked TikTok and its ties to China. Well, Atlanta was the place to be for actors over the weekend, whether it was filming a superhero movie or stepping into the wrestling ring. David Daniel has details in today's Hollywood Minute.
I think it's very important. I think if you look at it,
Captain America is back in action. Anthony Mackie, whose Sam Wilson inherited the shield from Chris Evans' Steve Rogers, is in Atlanta doing additional filming on Captain America: Brave New World. Principal photography wrapped a year ago. Variety and The Hollywood Reporter say the additional shoot coincides with Giancarlo Esposito joining the cast in a villainous role. Captain America: Brave New World is due out next February.
Little moment here between Hauser and the cat.
Who is the true martial arts master?
Yes, that's Emmy winner Paul Walter Hauser, boxer shorts peeking out from his singlet, delivering a crane kick to fellow wrestler Mr. Thomas in MLW Battle Riot 6 in Atlanta. Unfortunately, the actor was eliminated from the Major League Wrestling event minutes later. Well, everyone pays their dues, and he'll always have that glorious crane kick to remember. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Coming up, we have one more live guest for you this morning. The services they will have on hand during the Chatham County Senior Resource Fair coming up. An upcoming